Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful fall day in here in North Florida. Look at that blue sky. Can't ask for better than that. And of course, my sidekicks, Oreo and Latte. I don't know where Pilot is. He's over in the hay bale eating. Good morning, girls. How's my pregnant mamas? How's my pregnant mamas? Hi, baby girl. Oh, they rub my neck, mommy. Say, my pregnant girls. Latte, you want a neck rub? Come here, Latte. Latte. Oh, look at this. Do you want your neck rub, baby? Well, come here. Yeah, there you go, sweet pea. Oh, I cannot wait to see how these guys are for being mothers. It's going to be fun to see how they do. Now, when they had their last set of kids, their babies were pulled from them almost immediately because they wanted to bottle feed them so they were tamer to be able to sell them easier. I don't intend to do that. I want my girls to be mothers to the full extent of the word. I think that is harsh and cruel to pull. And they didn't even let these guys nurse their babies. So they had to dry up naturally, which probably was very hard on them. We're not going to do that. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to let them have their babies till, I think, about 3 months. Yeah, look at this sweet girls want some attention this morning. Yeah. You're in a lovey mood, huh? Is that coming from being pregnant, huh? She's such a sweet girl. Look at them. Yeah. Okay. I really wanted to give you an update on a couple things that we're doing around the property. That really big hay roll, we've broken it down pretty far. We've mulched the banana circle really heavy, as you can see all the hay. We've thrown a bunch into the garden. And we did some cleanup, and basically this is what happened. I had some peat moss left in a bag. I said dump it in the garden. I had old potting soil, excuse me, in a bag. I said dump it in the garden. I had a bag of compost, which I didn't know I had, but we found. So I said dump it in the garden. So I'm going to get that all put right here in this corner to try and start adding to the garden. I have not been able to get any more wood mulch. I have myself on Craigslist waiting for some, but I haven't been able to find anybody who'll deliver. Or we're out in the country, guys, way out. So I don't know if Back to Eden's going to work for us. And I sure as heck don't want to have to go buy mulch unless I can get it a trailer load at a time. So the carrots are doing spectacular. There's 2 patches I can see that are up, and they're doing good. We have cooler weather, which will help with the garden right now, because these are all winter crops, what they call fall crops, but for us, it'll go all the way through the winter probably. I have a few sprouts. Oh, where'd it go? Right up there. There's a green sprout. I'm hoping that's Swiss chard. There's a couple real little green ones right in here. I don't know what they are yet, so we'll have to wait. They're either going to be a weed or it's going to be Swiss chard. The turnips are up. The turnip greens are up. And I believe this is the cabbage I planted. So I got a row of cabbage coming in and a row of broccoli. So if that all comes in, it'll be great. Now, not only did we mulch the banana circle, I think Jim just wanted to really get rid of a lot of the hay because we're getting ready to pick up a new one. But we mulched, all our fruit trees are mulched. I pulled this away because the chickens were using that as a stepping stone into the garden. And there's my olive tree. So everything got some hay yesterday. Everything seems to be doing really good. This is my lemon tree. And look at how disturbed this area is. I fed the chickens in here this morning. I'm hoping they dig this stuff up. See all that digging right there? Yeah. We are also nursing an injured chicken. We don't know if the rooster is just too rough that's in here, or is he too heavy? She has a hurt leg. She's underneath there. I don't know if you can see her. She was down for 2 days, and we've been feeding her and watering her, going right to her and giving her what she needs. And this morning she was standing on her leg. So maybe it was just bruised. I don't know, but time will tell. She's resting again today, which is probably a good thing. We'll have to get her some water. But yeah, we're getting some stuff done. It's a very slow process, guys. Very, very slow. The baby goats over here have done a pretty good job already in their new pasture. Their next move is going to be a major one because they're going across the driveway into the next layer back. And this is their house for being a mobile house. We got a pallet in there with a board so they have something solid to get up on if the ground's wet, and they can sleep up there. We got some crates. I don't know if you can see them, but there's crates in there with the good hay in it, and of course their food dish. And they got a water bucket right there. That's our gate. But yeah, they're doing a look at. What are you sharpening horns for, girl? But they're doing a really good job. This was pretty thick in here, and it's opened up quite a bit. Now, we did have something happen 2 nights ago. I got up, and I was just kind of wandering around, strolling around like sometimes I do in the morning. And I noticed this post was pushed, and I think it was this one here was pushed, and the fence was half down. So something came through, and I'm like, I'm so grateful this is an electric fence, but something did come through during the night and mess with this fence. So I hope they got zapped real good. And that has us a little concerned, so we're a little on edge at night when the sun sets. But we're monitoring things. We're trying to make sure they're going to be safe. If we find they're not safe at night, then we'll start moving them into one of the dog kennels that we have. It's a 10 by 10. It's small, but it will be safe because it's chain link. And then every morning we'll just have to bring them out to their fenced area. We actually washed the truck. Hallelujah! You know how rare that is? Living on a dirt road, keeping the truck clean has not been a priority. I can't believe it. We're here in our 6th month here already. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's shiny. It's all clean again. Yay! Now, our next transition for the baby goats is this stand of trees right here. He's already got it cleared out and around. So we're going to be bringing them over here, and this is going to keep them busy for probably at least 2, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month. And then when they're done here, our goal is to take them over here. This is not ready for them, though. We have to cut a path for the fencing because it is electric. It has to be cleared. But yeah, everything's doing really good. Our horse trailer is cleaned. So we're actually starting to talk about going and getting some more wood. We found there's a museum in Tallahassee that must have farm animals because they have an ad on Craigslist for manure. So we're probably going to go over there and check that out one day and see if they have any old composted manure. That would be what we're really looking for. That way we don't have to wait too long to plant in it. We were talking about selling the car. That poor car. We're not using it, guys. It just sits. It's not the best car for the driveway because the driveway really needs like an SUV type suspension. So we're really thinking about selling it. It's a great car. Everything works on it. It's great. It just doesn't serve our purpose up here anymore. And we have a thing. If we don't use something, we get rid of it. That's not being used. So it's time for it to go. Next week, I have a doctor's appointment with my new doctor in Tallahassee. And I also ordered a moringa, dried moringa, because my moringa trees, I'm not sure they're going to take root, but I ordered some dried moringa. I ordered the capsules and the device that you use to fill the capsules, and I'm going to try moringa for my back. Not only my back, but my hands too, because I've got shooting pains in my fingers and my hand goes numb. And that's a combination of carpal tunnel, arthritis, and my cervical spinal stenosis that I have in my neck. It all contributes to my hands, and it's my right hand, and I'm right-handed. So we're gonna try a few natural things and go from there. I don't want another surgery, guys. I really, really don't. We still have lots of firewood to split, but I'll tell you what, next week, we might spend a couple days out here splitting wood because it is cooling down. It was down to 57 when I got up this morning, and next week it's going down to 47. So if we get anything else done, I'll give you an update.